know the power of sci-fi radio.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey, the theme is working this week. Small victories. If you are listening to us within the sound of our voices, you are listening to Sci-Fi.radio, sci-fi for your Wi-Fi. This show is Docking Bay 94. You can be watching us on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitch. Any of those places are good. And we are the Sci-Fi.radio's weekly nerd news talk show. So we've been doing this. Our episode number is palindromic. We are season 14, but we are episode 41. So we are 1441. I just thought it was interesting. I'm like easily amused. What can I say?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of odd. I understand. Mr. Matt Tillard is watching and or listening on YouTube, and we do have Chris and Don and Kid, of course, over there on Twitch.
Kelly's on Facebook. She's watching.
You might see more.
Kelly's on Facebook, walking to her car, she says, which is good. I got to see Kelly the other night. I stopped over at their house, where.
Cool. Oh, lady, yeah.
Are you ever like grateful and like just mildly annoyed at the same time? I can't really be annoyed, but so I pointed out a kilt sale to John, Kelly's husband, and John was the guy who got me into wearing kilts. And he's like, I'm gonna place an order. Give me your info. And so I did, and so he placed an order for the kilt for me. And then I went to pick it up and went, how much is it? He basically went, happy early birthday.
Oh, that was sweet.
Which was really, really nice.
Wow.
And so I needed a kilt that was more of a knockabout kilt. I'm wearing one right now that's actually wool, and they tend to pill and get fuzzy, and the maintenance is higher. This was a pattern that is a tartan that isn't attached to anything. It's nobody's name. I think it's called Sterling. And so it's largely gray with green stripes through it. And I didn't have any green. And I thought, okay, this will be good. And then I'll have something for, St. Patrick's Day. And and so that's it was a pattern they were getting rid of, so they were all on sale. And John was very kind and like bought me the kilt, and it was very sweet. So I still have yet to have bought my own kilt. Because I've gotten John's hand-me-downs. He bought this one. Anyway, big thanks to John and Kelly for doing that for me. That's very sweet. And
nice.
And so I was going to Disneyland. This was my Disneyland trip. And I'm like, I'll swing by John and Kelly's house. I got to Disneyland. I walked through the gate at 9:30 at night. Mm-hmm. And so I missed going to dinner at the Bengal barbecue, which I was like, okay, I'll just do that. I hadn't eaten anything since 9 that morning, when I'd had my cereal, and so I was getting a little loopy, and so like ran and got some food and did whatever. But I had zero time at the park at all. I walked around, I got some steps, but and I went on Smuggler's Run because it was right there. But what I did get to do, because I was there when the park closed at 11. Was to kind of be in all the areas where things were shut down, which was kind of cool. So Galaxy's Edge had no one in it but me. And there was almost no one in Fantasyland, and Main Street was really quiet. And so I ran around. I took some really good pictures of places that I just, haven't really done in a while. And I love Disneyland at night. So it was like the shortest Disney visit I've had in a long, long time. I was there for, 2 hours, I guess. Got there at 9:30 and the park closed at 11. And,
Yep.
And it was us. Although, so there was another guy who ran up to me, and he's like, "You have a kilt." And I'm like, and I looked at him, and he was in a kilt. And this is a guy who I guess is like a Instagrammer named Dr. Mickey Mouse. And he is a doctor, and he's a big Disney fan. And his thing is that he has a gigantic baseball cap that he wears. Like it's like 3 times normal size on his head. And I'm trying to find a picture of him in this cap because it's his trademark. I have a picture of the cap from his Instagram, so allow me to pop that up here real quick. And let's see, I need this. Here we go. So he wears this, and this hat is giant. You don't get an idea of exactly how big it is, because it's like he's got like a foam bike helmet inside it to support the hat.
Okay.
So it's like this weird novelty hat thing that's kind of nuts. He himself is...
It would be better if it were a picture of him wearing the hat.
I know, and that's what I was trying to find. He's got like pictures of his family, pictures of the house, you know, all the stuff that he's doing. But the picture of him has mouse ears, where he's... so here he is in one of his kilts.
Okay.
He's a vet. He's always at the flag retreat. So he's like, you can always find me at the flag retreat. Anyway, he was really nice. And we were talking about stuff. He has a themed car as well, but his car is themed to In-N-Out.
Okay.
The hamburger place. So when you look at his Prius, he's got the In-N-Out palm trees ringing the car. And on the back of the thing, it says, you know, In-N-Out. It's very kind of funny. That's some pretty serious brand loyalty, I think.
Yeah, apparently. I'll tell you.
And here's a picture of him in a black version of this hat.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see how big it is. But yeah, there aren't a lot of pictures here of it. Anyway, he's I guess he's been doing this a really long time, and he does a lot of stuff for kids' hospitals and charities too. And it's pretty funny. So he was very fun to talk to. Walked him over to his car as he was getting ready to take off. He was on the ground floor charging it. So, yeah, it was kind of fun to run into somebody that like I knew of but didn't really know and have like a long talk. So anyway, cool guy, but he's there a lot more than me.
We're back to our title card. It looks like.
Oh, we are. Oh, rude. So rude. There we go. Yes, there's buttons. Have you been drinking, Jeff? You're blurry.
Huh?
Have you been drinking?
I know, this camera. I don't know what the deal with this stupid camera is.
Jeff will be drunk for
That
this portion
fixes
of the
it.
show.
I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
my gosh,
this will fix
that
it.
is
It probably won't.
very
there it
blurry.
goes. Okay, I had to like zoom myself. See, now blurry again.
No, you're back. You're back. You're good. You look
I
great.
don't know. This camera. I don't know what the deal is.
I guess we'll have to find you a different camera.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird.
We're using Logitech ones here in the studio, and I've never had much of a autofocus problem with them. So.
Yeah. Oh well. It works though. You know.
Colleen is back from a week away.
See?
How was
I'm
your
right
trip?
Here. It was good. The flight in was rough. It's just a quick flight. It's like an hour. But it was bumpy the whole way, and so much so that they wouldn't give us any beverages and made us stay in our seats the whole time and yelled at some people for getting up.
Oh wow.
And the trip back was bumpy leaving Phoenix, like all over the place, like this kind of bumpy.
Wow.
And but once we left the Phoenix area, it smoothed out and it was fine going home.
Okay.
But when I was in Phoenix and I first got to the airport, I set off the metal detector with my shoes. Oddly, even though I've been through metal detectors with the same shoes before, and then and in this currently in that airport, you didn't have to take your shoes off, but you did have to take your electronics out of your bags, and you didn't have to take any liquids out.
Okay.
When I left LA, I didn't even have to take my electronics out. They have some fancy new scanners that see all your electronics.
But they were stickler about liquids.
Yes, I put a snow globe in my bag, forgetting that snow globes contain liquid. And so they searched my bag and said, hey, you can't take this.
It's not that they contain liquid, it's that they contain too much liquid.
Right.
Because
if it had been a smaller snow globe,
yeah,
you would
if it
have
was
allowed
like
it.
3.0,
So
ounces of liquid.
my options were to check my bag, which would have cost $35, or to go in the bathroom and drain the globe, but I couldn't figure out how to open it, or have Sean come and pick it up. And so I went back out, and Sean was still in the airport because there was more traffic around the airport than there were. Like, there was no line for security.
Actually, so what really happened is I left.
Oh,
and
okay.
I was out, and I had looped around, and I was just about getting ready to go on to
The freeway?
Sepulveda North.
Oh.
But I was on Century, facing the airport, facing west.
Oh.
And you said, well, you could come by. And I went, great. And so instead of getting on Century, I just got right back into the departure lane and pulled right back up to where you were. The timing was perfect.
Yeah.
It was actually really good.
And then Sean couldn't figure out how to drain it either.
I
He
couldn't
tried.
get the plug out. I knew how
Yeah.
to drain it. I just couldn't get
Well,
the
that's what I mean.
plug out.
I couldn't get the plug out.
Yeah, I didn't have the right tools in my car.
Yeah. So he took it home. So no snow globe for my mom. And then spent a week at my aunt's house where I got all of the dog time that I need for the next 6 months.
Colleen was saying that her experience with the dogs are like, oh, dogs, yay, awesome. And then by the time she's ready to go, she's like, oh, good, I get to leave the dogs here.
Well, they have really atrocious breath.
Yeah.
Well, they're dogs, yeah.
Yeah. So I would be working, and all of a sudden I would smell something, and I'd look down and I'd be like, dude, you need to brush your teeth.
Listen, smell something?
Yeah. And the little one loved to jump up on me, like when I was wearing shorts, and
That's not fun.
claw down my leg. So
No
not fun at all, but they're great dogs. One is a boxer and the other one is a Boston Terrier. So
Okay,
very cute.
cool. Yeah.
And we
the
went.
terrier with terrible breath.
Yeah, we went on lots of dog walks, and we went out to dinner a couple times, and it was my mom's birthday, and then one of my aunts and one of my cousins and I went to go see the Hail Mary Project, which I was shocked
cool.
because my cousin usually has seen every movie. But he hadn't seen it yet, so the three of us went. And it's one of those theaters where they have food that you can order and they bring it to your seat. And so we decided to have lunch there. And my cousin ordered popcorn for everybody, and then I ordered a appetizer platter for us to share. And then my aunt and I each got an Italian soda. And the Italian sodas came, and they were in ginormous glasses. Like, this size glass.
Wow.
Like a big water bottle.
Right.
Maybe a little bit smaller,
that's
but
pretty big.
not what you expect to see an Italian soda in. And we tasted
Yeah.
it, and we're like,
This isn't
So-
an Italian soda.
this appears to be soda water with some color in it.
No.
Because it just tastes like soda water. We couldn't even taste the cream
Wow.
or the flavor or anything. So we call the guy back over, and he takes them back, and the bartender remakes them, and we try them again, and we're like, okay, I can kind of tell that this is, I ordered blackberry.
Uh-huh.
I can kind of tell maybe that it, but in the way that,
Oh.
one of those
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
but less than LaCroix.
You got Italian LaCroix.
Yeah, and if it hadn't been, like, if I hadn't ordered it myself and someone had just handed it to me, I wouldn't have been able to tell you what flavor it was supposed to be.
So they just had blackberry in the same room as the soda water before they canned it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they,
So,
they
and
waved it over.
what we're thinking is
the
that
open glass.
the waiters or the workers in this place have a really big turnover. And so
boy.
we're thinking that whoever made the Italian sodas didn't know that they're not supposed to go in ginormous glasses.
Right.
And so they did the recipe for
A smaller glass.
a smaller glass and then filled it with soda water.
Wow.
And so they finally came and took it off our bill. But when they took it off our bill, I guess they didn't charge us for it and they took it off our bill. So it ended up I hope the poor waiter didn't get in trouble for that because I didn't realize it until later.
This theater, I think, used to be an Alamo Draft House.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fancy. It's good quality, everything. But you also get the feeling that the food is really where they make their money off of, because you can drop for like basic stuff. You can drop like $80 easy,
Yeah.
just on food. But the theater experience is really good.
Yeah, you have the reclining seats and it's all very fancy.
Yeah, and big screens and good sound and whatnot. So it's probably a pretty great theater to see that in.
And we went on Tuesdays, so the tickets were only $5.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they were definitely making the money off the food.
Oh yeah.
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 The
So
theater that we have next to us that we go to, it's like Cinemark, I guess, and they have all that stuff. We go to that. I
Yeah.
don't think the food's
Yeah.
probably not as good, but they have all the other things.
Oh,
That's
I
that's
don't-
what's near us. Is we have 2 Cinemarks right next to.
So I don't think the food is fabulous. It used to be better when it was Alamo Draft House. And the last time I went there, whatever it was I ordered, I didn't really like.
Yeah.
But this time I ordered the appetizer plate because I'm like, it's fried junk. How can you
Right.
go wrong? And
Yeah.
it was pretty good. It came with 3 of everything, and that's why it was perfect for us because there were 3 of us. So we got 3 fried pickles and 3 mozzarella sticks, and then an order of spicy cauliflower. So
And a partridge in a mint sauce.
yeah.
Ooh.
And they each came with sauces, but it's dark. Oh, and I had to check in for my flight while I was in the movie theater.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So what I did was, since it's one of those theaters where they want you to order a lot of food, they want you to order refills while you're in the theater. So there's a light, there's a table in front of you, and there's a light that's always on. And so I just held my phone up under the light so that when I turned it on,
It didn't blind
it
anybody.
didn't blind anybody. And my cousin, who was sitting right next to me, said, "Wait, you checked into your flight while you were in the movie? I didn't even see that, and I was sitting next to you." So
Because Colleen is crafty.
I did. I was crafty. But what was interesting? So I was on Southwest, and what I didn't say about the flight home was that they changed the gate 3 times while I was there. So I went to
boy.
one gate, and then they said, no, it's the next terminal. And I went to the next gate. So I kept having to move terminals. I had I had my laptop with me to do work while I was in Arizona. But on the way out, I was able to open my laptop and do some work while I was waiting for my flight. And this time, they kept changing terminals, so I didn't ever really
Oh.
have the opportunity to take my laptop out.
Terminal hopping.
Anyway, Southwest. For anyone who hasn't flown Southwest since they started being mean,
And when she says being mean is instead of like putting you in a boarding group and like letting you choose your seat, they assign seats to you now.
it's
and
not only
boarding
that,
groups.
but they also charge you for luggage.
Yeah.
And that's why I would have just checked my luggage had it been like 6 months ago and taken the snow globe with me. But they charged $35 for
Yeah.
a suitcase. I didn't want to pay that. So interestingly, on the way out, they for some reason they kept, like, I put the wrong phone number in or something, and so they kept telling Sean when it was time for me to check in, and
I
not
kept
me.
getting her announcements. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird.
And so, on the way out,
Huh.
it was about 20 minutes after check-in time before I checked in and got my seat assignment, and I was in boarding group 4, row 27, window seat. And then on the way back, I checked in instantly, right at the time that it was open, and I was in boarding group 6, row 26, middle seat. So it was like worse when I checked in right away.
Oh,
But
wow.
the good thing about the assigned seats is that what they're doing now is in your boarding group, if you're in group 1, 2, or 3, it means, at least for my flight, it means that you paid extra. And so, or you're one of the boarding groups that's like military or with kids or handicapped or something like that where you need early boarding. So first goes the A group, then goes like the special groups, and then goes the B group or whatever. And then they have boarding groups for anyone who has a window seat. And so everyone who has a window seat anywhere on the plane goes next.
Goes first, yeah.
And then they have anyone who has a middle seat, and then they have anyone who has a an aisle seat. So it actually
Oh.
makes it better. So that part is good. But the part where
Wow.
they're bugging you continuously to upgrade your
Oh,
seat,
that's the worst. Every airline does that, and it drives me
It's-
crazy.
it's really bad this time. Like, you have to say, no, I don't want to upgrade my seat when you're trying to check in. They're
Okay.
just really hounding you to get extra money from you.
Yeah, Southwest used
Yeah.
to be my preferred carrier, and now I don't have one.
Yeah. That's
I'm like,
pretty
yeah,
much
they're
I mean,
just
you
like
know.
everyone else.
You could have got the discount econo flight where they just put you with the
JetBlue or
luggage.
whatever.
Well, I couldn't have gotten a
Frontier.
cheaper rate, I think, because I had a credit. And so my flight was like $10 or something.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then my review of the Hail Mary project was that I enjoyed it. It was very good, but there's been so much talk about the movie and so much love for it that I feel like whenever there are movies that have that much adoration for them, it's never going to live up to the hype.
Yeah, you had the problem of insurmountable hype.
Yeah.
I've run into many of those. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was very enjoyable, and I can see, like, I'm torn about whether to tell people to see it in the theater or wait. The reason to see it in the theater is it's not a secret that the movie is about space. And there are scenes where you are looking at space and beautiful things that are filling up the screen. And that's kind of worth seeing it on a big screen. But it's not like an action movie where if you see it on the big screen, you have a better chance of actually being able to figure out what's going on.
Right.
That's not
Yeah.
that's not a thing.
That's most of the Transformers movies. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Robot on robot action.
Oh, I had one more thing
Yeah.
that I'm excited about, so I'm gonna. Oh, what did I do with it?
Where did it
Is
go?
it the pattern?
Do you need to go get it?
You guys talk. I'll go get it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's one of the things that we can do in a non-spoilery way. All three of us have seen Maul, the new Darth Maul
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
And so we
The,
won't
like,
we won't
first
give
two
any
episodes.
spoilers, but we can talk about the first two episodes and kind of how we feel and where it's going and that kind of thing. So we should definitely do that. We can either do that when we get around to Star Wars stuff, or we can do it before then.
Okay.
But
Yeah. And I've caught. You guys haven't watched it yet, I imagine, but I've caught the first few episodes of the new Daredevil series, the second season.
I think I only saw the first season of that.
Yeah. They've only got like 3 or 4 episodes up now. I think 4 episodes up, because it's like halfway through.
But this is season 3, and I don't think I've seen season 2.
Of what?
Daredevil.
This
Isn't
this
this
is season 2 of Daredevil.
Oh, it's season 2? Okay.
I haven't
I
seen
don't. Yeah,
any
I
of
don't
it.
think we've had a second one yet. I think this is number 2.
I thought it was season 3. Okay, well maybe I'm not that out of touch as I thought.
Okay, so I'm excited, and I'm going to share with you guys what I'm excited about. About, I want to say 2 years ago, I bought this fabric, which is Haunted Mansion fabric.
Hang on a second, and
Yay!
let
Is
me
it not
find
showing?
your screen. There you go. Okay, it's a close-up.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
mostly upside down, but
Is
that's
it?
okay. Yeah.
There
you go.
The way you're holding it. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
So anyway, I bought this Haunted Mansion fabric that's really fun. That is the Haunted Mansion ride in little drawings all over the fabric. And I have had plans for it the entire time, that I was going to make a bowling shirt for Sean and a dress for myself. But I wanted to make the dress first, so that I make sure that I have plenty of fabric left for the bowling shirt, because when I make bowling shirts for Sean, and I've made a bunch of them before, so that's going to be fairly easy. I have a bunch of different tricks that I can use if I don't have enough fabric. So I want to make mine, see what I have left, and which way to make him the fabric. And I
Gotcha.
kept trying different reproduction pattern companies to find the pattern that I wanted to use. And it occurred to me while I was on my trip that if I'm making Sean a bowling shirt, then my dress should look like a bowling shirt. And so I had been looking for, like, I don't know, on and off 6 months for the pattern that I wanted to use this, and made a couple of mock-ups, hated everything. And I did a search for, like, dress that looks like a bowling shirt, and came up with a pattern. And this is the one that I'm making right here. I don't know if that's showing.
Yeah, it is.
You'll have to tell me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's dead center.
So I'm very excited about that, and I am excited to work on it and get this off my dream table and into reality. I was very excited to
Okay.
pick up the pattern.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny. I did a quick look for the costume of the bowler for Mystery Men, thinking that maybe
Oh,
she
yeah.
did something very similar, like sort of bowling shirt inspired costume.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not the case at all.
Yeah, she wore black mini dress, right?
Right.
With pants.
With like leggings or something.
Yeah,
and
and
a
like glittery top.
big silver stripe
Oh, that's what it was. A silver
across
stripe.
the front of it.
Yeah.
And so, because I was like, oh, maybe, you know, that would be an inspiration too if they made it look like some kind of, you know, some kind of bowling shirt, league shirt or something. But nope, nothing, no inspiration to be found there.
So Don says that he likes my Lucasfilm shirt jacket, and that's exactly what it is. It was a shirt that I picked up when the last time we went up to Lucasfilm in San Francisco, and then I didn't like the shirt. Like, it was too
long.
yeah. So I cut it into a short jacket. And then what's really fun is I have my pins from our trip to China. I have Shanghai Disneyland down here, Hong Kong Disneyland, and then I had mentioned that I need to get the pins for the other parks, and a friend of ours, Eddie, was at Japan Resort recently and got me a Disneyland Resort Japan. Since we didn't pick one up when we were there.
And they were about the only pins they had too.
Yeah.
They don't do pin collecting there because apparently there was violence. And so they're like, okay, if you guys can't behave, we're not going to have any pin collecting.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, which is
so
really...
now I need one from California Disneyland Resort, one from Florida Disney Resort, and one from Paris, Disney Resort. Yeah. And then I'd have them all.
But yeah, the funny thing about going to California Adventure, there is a pin booth right at the entrance to San Francisco where the bridge is, that is the Pan-Pacific pin trading cart, and there is no Pan-Pacific pin trading. it's like, oops.
That's funny.
There was once upon a time, but there isn't anymore. Yeah, it was really great of Eddie to swing those by. He also brought us a couple of maps from there too, the Jungle Cruise and things like that. He's a former Disney cast member who travels to many parks and
cool.
and whatnot. But yeah, so if you know your military clothing well at all, Colleen has changed her jacket from what was essentially a BDU shirt to sort of the standard military shirt, which is what I wear as an overshirt with Ghostbusters stuff, with my patches and stuff on it. And she's changed it from that into an Ike jacket, an Eisenhower jacket, where it's very short-waisted and whatnot. So
I cut off the bottom and took the extra fabric and made it into a band.
Yeah, it did a really good job. It came out really, really nice.
Yeah. It was fun. Ooh, whoops. And my mom gave me a shirt while I was in Arizona.
But you have to speak French.
Yes, it says "Je ne veux pas travailler," which means I don't want to work, and it's from a Pink Martini song.
Right.
So I bang on the drum all day. That's fine.
No, that's the other guy.
No, sadly the Pink Martini song is "I want to sleep and smoke a cigarette."
Yeah, it was apparently sort of a it came from a protest song, I think.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I recall, and I'm looking up the actual name of the song.
It's called "Je ne veux pas travailler."
Oh, well. There you go. I didn't realize that was the title.
Well, maybe the title is "Sympathique."
I think
that's
it's sympathique. Yeah.
Oh, it's somebody on Reddit says that "Sympathique" is the real title. "Je ne veux pas travailler" is the song's alternative title.
Oh, okay. On their album, it's called Sympathique. And I would play it if we wouldn't get dinged for it, because...
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Pink Martini's an interesting group if you've never looked them up. They started because the guy who founded the band was working a lot of political events, dinners and fundraisers and things like that. And they didn't have music that they could play that was like unobtrusive. Everything was like super poppy and whatever, and they just needed some nice music in the background. And so they started doing that, and then they gained popularity and started touring. We were introduced to them by some friends who shared their box tickets with us at the Hollywood Bowl They had 2 extra seats and invited Colleen and I, which was very sweet.
Those are the best seats we ever were in.
Just about, yeah. We've
Yeah.
been in the box a couple of times. I think these were pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And so we got introduced to both. It was both this band, and I think it was also what's the name of the a cappella group from Indiana? Straight No Chaser. I think both of those groups were playing that night, and yeah, it was amazing. And they did some really funny things. Like one of their guest singers was an NPR reporter. It's like, if you listen to NPR, you're like, that guy can sing, and then he comes out and he nails it. It was great. And they had a guest from Japan come out and sing, and it's all sorts of fun with this group. But they're kind of cool, loungy, sort of, if you know postmodern jukebox. It's kind of like that, but they're not doing other people's songs. They're generally doing their own songs. So yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
It was a good group. So I encourage you to go check them out. Pink Martini.
Cool.
Your puppet build is progressing, Jeff?
Yeah. The only time I had the amount of stuff I was able to get done was with what time I had that available, but primarily it was a matter of cutting out the pattern, setting, and then then drawing the pattern out on all the different material that's in the kit, and then cutting all that out finally. So I'm actually at the point where I can start sewing, which is probably going to happen tomorrow.
Cool.
Oh, neat.
So yeah, it's it's progressing. And I found out the kit didn't have eyes in it, and they're supposed to come with a little set of eyes.
Oh.
So those are coming. Those are on the way out too.
Okay. And
Yeah.
this is a similar design to Turk, but different colors?
I think, but I mean, he is, I guess, a little similar. I think he's much more hair, than Turk is. Turk has his face is smooth, but like a Kermit face, smooth.
Right.
And that's then for Turk, that's pretty much it. And then, but for this one, it's his. I think the only smooth part are his hands. Everything else is all hair. So it'll be interesting. It's a different setup. This one has a foam. You have to put together the head inside, so it's a foam head, and then the fur goes on the outside of that.
Oh, that's
So-
interesting. Are you supposed to anchor it down, or are you supposed to just form fit it over? So like sometimes you spray adhesive and mount it to the foam, and sometimes you just let it be a sock over top of it.
No. For what I can tell, yeah, you're mounting it to it, so to speak. I think what you're mainly doing is mounting the mouth plate, to the foam pieces of the mouth and head, and then it's somehow gets connected that way. I haven't gone through this kit's instructions, but yeah, the mouth plate is stitched around. I think just like Turk's was. I had to stitch his mouth plate onto the fur. I think this one's is the same way. Okay.
I was going to show people a picture of Turk, but you don't seem to have one on your Facebook page.
No, I mean, let me see. Where is he at? Let me grab him. I don't know how well he's going to show up though, because he's blue and it's green screen. So I'll stick him in front of my face and maybe it'll work.
Yeah, it mostly only works with anything you show in front of your body.
Yeah. So if man, there's Turk.
Yeah, there you go.
Is he visible?
Yeah, he looks great.
That's Turk. Hey, that's Turk. And like I said, most of him is fur except his face.
Right.
He's
And
so cute.
And so this new one, which I don't have a name for, he's orange, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to call him yet.
Well, put him together and see what his personality is, and
yeah,
something
exactly.
will make itself available.
Yeah. So, in the process, I am working on it. And I think that I'm making some arm. I'm going to make the little the arm rods out of like coat hangers or something. This one has a design where where you actually put it into the hand and stitch it in there.
Oh, cool.
So,
Well, let me
yeah.
know if I can be of any assistance for anything. And
Okay. Yeah.
I was going through your pictures. This is like completely apropos of nothing. But I was going through the pictures and I found this picture of us from an event a few years back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This was the Burbank International Film Festival, and they had a phone booth. So of course the obligatory Bill and Ted photo needed to happen.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to put a couple of pictures of Turk up there.
No. It's got to be other. Oh, I'll have to find. I have pictures on my phone somewhere, but yeah. Then we had Easter here. So David and Rose were here, and so we just did that with the pups and stuff and Easter, and then I think Sparrow got there a little later. I had to work.
Oh, did you miss the whole
So-
thing?
No, I didn't. We did it during the day, so I got to do that. Then I had to head off to work. So and Sparrow had to work too, but Sparrow came back and got to dye eggs and such. But I think was like just sitting in the kitchen dyeing eggs, and then decided to make egg salad. So, afterwards.
Usually we have a friend who used to host a big Easter event, and we find that after decorating all the eggs, the good
Yeah.
ones, the artistic ones, get saved, and anything else that was just yay, we dyed some eggs, get all cut up, and they make deviled eggs and serve them back. It's like a weird recycling kind of deal. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
now that you've made the eggs, now we're all gonna have deviled eggs.
Yeah, and like egg salad sandwiches, afterwards. Yeah. So yeah, it was fun, of course, to see Rosie and David and stuff, and their pup. So running around with Poe and Strider. So that was nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, and I got stuff. So there, I have like so much shampoo now. My niece I heard you looking for shampoo, and she came and she gave me there's like 6 different shampoos now. I'm like, whoa, thank you.
And is it
Tons.
like Dr. Squatch kind of stuff? What is it?
No, it's like Tresemme and,
Oh, okay.
and Dove and whatever, and different brands.
Well, if you
know?
find that any of those is particularly like coconutty or tropical, let us know because we're looking for that.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
can't
Currently,
I can't find anything.
I'm currently using, what do you call it? Aussie. I'm currently using Aussie.
Yeah, Aussie's pretty good, and that's what we usually use.
Yeah.
Except we want to change. We've decided.
Okay.
So
Uh,
we're on the hunt.
And the thing that happened at so this is cute because it happens every now and then where there's a lady that goes around and she I don't know if she just wants to make her day better or whatever, but I gave it to Sparrow already, but this happened a few weeks ago where she said, oh, thank you for thank you for your whatever, because I was a greeter at Nemo, and she handed me a little tiny duck,
Oh, cool.
Oh, fun.
little tiny rubber duck. So I gave that to Sparrow, but this happened on Easter. I think it was actually, I'm not sure, but I think it was on Easter. I'm out there with with the Bruce puppet, Bruce the shark, and talking to little kids as they come up, in the worst Australian accent possible,
Right.
and to kids. And then I guess there was a little girl that came back after the ride, and she handed me this because she apparently really liked, I don't know if you can see it, little tiny bunny.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. I
It
think
looks
it's just
like a gummy animal.
yeah. It's like not plastic, but whatever.
It's like a clear resin.
Yeah. And but she's like, she just came up to me, and the mom's with her, and she's like, "Hey," handed it to me. "Oh, what's this? Thank you." And they're all, and then they left. But I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
That's fun.
So I'm like, "Oh, yeah,
Nice little Easter treat.
yeah." It's neat to have, like, every now and then have someone have gone down to, like, City Hall and put something in.
Right.
But this one, to me, this one's a little better because it was the little kid's like, I think he needs a bunny.
I
Yeah,
like
guess, I
when
don't know.
people do that. I am less impressed with the people who are like leaving little Jesu,
Oh, yeah.
Jessi. What's the plural of Jesus?
I don't know.
All over the park, and that's a little
Yeah.
weird because it's like
Yeah,
advertising,
yeah,
But the people, who leave like little animals and other toys and things like that, I think that's fun.
yeah. So
Judy,
there you go.
our friend Judy was 3D printing and giving out these little ghosts one year, like last Halloween, I guess. They're
Yeah.
very slidey. I can't actually hold them very well. There we go. And so they're cute. This was like a large size. She had little size, and
Yeah.
we spent so much of the day figuring out how she could get these to people that it was really funny because like we found ourselves like standing around waiting like buy a ride to give something to somebody.
Okay.
And then one of the cast members came out. Judy gave somebody like a little ghost, let her choose what size she wanted, and she was like, "Well, have you been on the ride yet?" And I don't remember what it was. She had done something nice for someone else, and Judy's like, "I'm gonna give him a ghost," and no, and so she took us in the back entrance to like Peter Pan or something that had a stupid long line, and let us jump right in line. Which was super sweet.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Judy's like, "Yeah, but that's not why I gave that to you." She's like, "I know. I just want to do something nice." And
Yeah.
so, yes, that was kind of a nice thing too. I at my little trip
That's
that I
awesome.
took this week, where I was only there for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. The park closed in an hour and a half. I spent the first half hour just trying to get food from Bengal Barbecue, which I did, and then I sat in the little eating area right next to it, which used to be the old Indiana Jones Adventure Outpost.
Yeah.
And there
What's
were
that store?
cast members kind of trying to look busy because things were winding down, things were really slow, and
Yeah.
some of the sweepers and the cleaners and things were just kind of wandering around, and so I thanked the woman who came up and swept the clean table next to me, and I said, "Hey, thanks for doing this. It's really appreciated. I know that not everybody says thanks, but I just wanted to say hey," which was something we had done in Japan too. We like talked to the people who were emptying the trash cans and stuff just to tell them they were doing a good job, because what a terrible job of all the Disney jobs. It's like it's a dirty job to do.
Yeah.
And when they're doing it with a smile and that kind of thing, you're like, okay, that's some dedication. And so I said, "Hey, thanks for sweeping things up." And she's like, "Oh, it's just my job. Thanks for acknowledging it." I'm like, "No problem. We appreciate you." And she's like, "Well, we appreciate you because you coming here gives us jobs." And it was like this weird, like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. So it was like we were chipmunks. It was very funny. Like very Warner Brothers moment. No, thank you. But it was kind of fun.
Nice.
It made me laugh. I'm easily entertained.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had a kid in. I think not today. It was yesterday, I think, and it was a little kid. There was the family had their little kid who was just crying and having problems, so really upset. And as they were just about, after he looked like he was kind of done crying but still sad. I walked over and like, well, to the parents, I'm like, how do you like a sticker and what? And she goes, oh yeah. And they like, you want a sticker? And I just laid down and hand the little sticker. It's like Disney 70th, whatever.
Right.
And he took it right off, and he took it off the thing and stuck it right on his shirt. I was happy. I'm like, all right,
That's
there you
very
go, buddy.
cool. Yeah, it doesn't take much. When I got back to my car, they parked me upstairs in the upper level, on the roof of Mickey and Friends. But I got reasonably close to the entrance, which is always pretty good. So there's an escalator right there. And when I got back, because I had talked to this Dr. Mickey Mouse for so long, I was nearly the only car in the lot. There was me, and there was one other car. And I went to my car, and then the woman in the other car next to me came out and brought her kids over. She's like, "We've been waiting for you." I'm like, "Oh my God!" And then I felt really bad for like dragging my feet, right? But yeah, it was their kids came over and took some pictures with the car. Yeah, I felt bad. I'm like, man, as if you didn't wait in enough lines today. You're waiting for somebody in the parking lot.
Exactly.
Just want to jump on and say hey to Eric Gerds popped in.
Yeah.
So hey, Eric.
Yep. And the Lady A and Talon Thorn are here too. I don't know if we got them. Yeah. And Beacon.
Yeah, I got a couple of
folks from Beacon the Air. I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know. I got some peeps for Easter. Didn't otherwise celebrating. BK on the air.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
do you mean the peeps that my mom sent you?
Yes.
Ah. Well, and we also sent Sean. So my aunt bought these. They were gummy peep flavored candies. They were peep flavored gummies, and everybody like.
Oh, they were so weird.
They were so
because they weren't
gross.
real. They weren't exactly gummies. Like they were hard. They weren't squishy like gummies, and they were coated with sugar. They were a little more gumdroppy.
They were like gumdrops that were marshmallow flavored.
Yeah, and that was the weird part. Is it like, and so they had ducks and bunnies like regular peeps, and so you recognize the silhouette, and they were colored, but no matter what the color was, they were all marshmallow flavored. They didn't have different flavors. So it was weird. So apparently they went through them and went, ew. And Colleen brought them to me and I went, yum. Because if you've listened to this show at all, you know I love the worst possible candy.
Yeah, it was, I ate one and said, these are gross. And then my mom ate like 4 of them and said, yeah, they're gross. Maybe it wasn't 4, but she ate more than one. And then my aunt she put it in her mouth and spit it out and said, yeah, this is gross.
Yeah, the way Colleen explained it, her mom's reaction, she like ate it and went, no, this is gross. And then she put another one in and she's like, no, I don't think I like this. And then she did like another one and go, no, this is really disgusting. And she like went through at least she gave it like 3 tries.
She gave it a good try.
Yeah.
I didn't give it as fair a try. And my aunt gave it less of a fair try. She spit it out right away.
Oh my gosh.
But it was funny because my aunt also bought what I didn't bring home to Sean. She bought Mom and I each a what are those little mint candies you get at the movie theater?
Junior Mints?
Junior Mints. She bought us Easter Junior Mints.
Oh, wow.
So they were Junior Mints, but in an egg shape. And when you bit into them, they were either pink or green, I think. Like one of the boxes was pink and one was, or maybe it was all in one. It was pink or green. It was very weird. But it just tasted like Junior Mints.
Yeah, there was, I was really tempted to go and get some of the, like discount candy. Although I have to say, when I went and looked in at Target, they had like not really good discount stuff yet. It was only like 30%. which was kind of strange. And I'm trying to load up a picture here because
Was
was it what?
did the candy get, was it like the chocolate covered Vegemite, or was it actually better tasting?
No, it was. These looked weird. These are things that I'm not entirely sure. They ran past like a group of 40 or 50-year-old men or 12-year-old boys, because I think they came
weird.
out a lot ruder than they thought they were going to be. So let me dig up the picture here from our messenger thing, and I will show this to all y'all, because I'm not sure this is what they had in mind. So when you buy Reese's around the holiday, they make like Reese's Santas, Reese's Christmas trees, things like that. They had Reese's eggs are usually what they do, and they're just a little oval shape. These are Reese's carrots. And I'm not sure that this is not weirder looking than they think it was going to be. So this is the carrot, and this is the other. This is the back of the package, and it just looks kind of rude.
Looked like a foot.
Yeah, it does look like a foot.
Yeah, this picture definitely looks like a foot. I think the one on the front where there's a bite taken out of it looks a little too phallic.
Yeah, a little bit off. Yeah.
And I know that wasn't what they were going for, but it's like, come on, Reese's, show it to a kid. Do some product testing. Somebody should have come back with, does it have to be that rude looking?
Yeah.
It was so fun. Anyway, I didn't buy these because they were only 30% off. And
come on, we need 50%
I
off
think
here.
I think our local supermarkets had gone to 50% before Easter.
Really?
Yeah, because people were like, I think Judy, our friend Judy, was like, I have been buying all the Peeps, and I've been buying them at like 50% off, and it was like well before Easter. She's Jewish; she doesn't do Easter at all, so she just likes a candy.
I mean,
There you go.
I don't do Easter at all. I just like the candy.
Right. There you go. Oh, I wanted to say hey to Elva, who has popped in too. Good to see you over
They're
there.
hunting all the eggs.
And we are about at the top of the hour here, so
Yep.
why don't I take the opportunity to jump in and remind you guys that you are listening to Sci-Fi.radio. It's sci-fi for your Wi-Fi. Gene Turnbow, station manager and founder, has been doing all sorts of updates to the page, which has been pretty great. We are now hack free, which is good. Somebody apparently has had a long-running hack implemented on the page that he found and got rid of. And just redid the main front page, and everything's like looking pretty solid, which is pretty terrific. He's been busting his butt, for which we were all very appreciative. Of course, we broadcast 24/7, and we're listener supported. We are NPR, we are Nerd Public Radio, and there is a Patreon button up there at sci-fi.radio, which is the URL where all our news and stuff is. We have trailers, we have all sorts of neat stuff. Some of the stuff we talk about on this show shows up over there. And I encourage you to go and check it out and support the station if you like. You can listen from anywhere in the world, and we've got a whole page that tells you how to do that. If you are watching us, seeing our smiling faces, you are doing so on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. We're glad to have all you guys. I want to give a shout out to Kit, and a big thanks for all the work that she does keeping our documents straight, letting us know what all is up. And, of course, a gigantic thanks to all of you guys for listening. I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby.
This is Jeff Solo Donoho.
I'm calling Kaylee Crosby.
And we're just kind of hanging. Alrighty. So Colleen's had a week and a work day for sure. Are you going to stick around, Colleen, or are you going to go?
I am I've actually been working for like, I don't know, half an hour.
Oh, terrific. Okay.
So I'm just going to continue that. I'm not going to run the document though.
No, that's
So,
fine.
I will pipe up if I have anything interesting to say. Otherwise, just assume I'm working.
Colleen's excellent multitasking abilities on display. If you didn't know, she's the organized one in this house. I was lucky enough to get everything pulled back together by the time she got home.
I do have to laugh though. I thought it was lovely that you were doing laundry when I got home.
Yeah.
But the thing that really made me laugh was the fact that the same dishes that were in the drying rack
Yes.
were still in the drying rack when I'd been gone for 8 days. And the dirty dishes, we put dirty dishes on this side of the sink,
Yeah.
and then we wash them, and we put the clean dishes over here.
There was only one type of dirty dish that contributed.
There were the number of cereal bowls and spoons as the same as number of days I was gone.
Have
in
you
the dirty
noticed?
side of
Have you
this.
noticed that I'm a man?
I was also
goodness.
really shocked that you didn't eat the popcorn or the waffles. That
I did
left.
not eat the waffles. I did eat some of the popcorn.
Oh,
I finished off the chips. That we had a little box of cookies that I finished. There were a few little snacky things that are now gone.
the cereal bowls made me laugh pretty hard, though.
I knew that you would notice that. I knew that you would pick up on that because I really only need the one dish. But
Okay.
it was pretty funny. All right, let's see here. Yeah, and I did. I washed the sheets and remade the bed, and I tried to just make things sort of as tidy as possible. But she's better at it than I am, for sure. You want to do Star
Gotcha.
Wars history, Jeff?
Sure. Okie dokie. Yeah. Let's see here. There you go. That's all you're getting. April 6th, 1926. This one, Gil Kane was born, comic book artist. He worked on the original Marvel run of Star Wars. That's his connection to Star Wars. But actually, he worked on an awful lot more, for DC and Marvel and whatnot, primarily like Spider-Man and Green Lantern. But yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, he did
Latvian,
he did the Don't Do Drugs Spider-Man story,
Yeah.
which
Among others.
was pretty funny. It was like
Yeah.
it was like Dare for
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Don't do it, Billy. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's the first one. Let's skip to number 2 here. We have April 7th, 1946. That's when Stan Winston was born. And to be honest, and I don't remember what. God, I have to look it up now. What the heck did he do for Star Wars? Do you work on the prequels? I can look it up now.
No,
That's annoying.
I think he did the holiday special.
Yeah, it's got to be. Because
Everything else was sort
Let's
of
see
in
here.
England, although they
Dang
did
it.
shoot some stuff here. But Stan Winston's contribution, and he's done so much
Yeah.
stuff. Oh my God, the
he
Terminator
worked
and all
on,
that.
he
kind
worked
of
on the costumes for Chewbacca and his
Right.
family, or Chewbacca's family.
But Jurassic Park, the Terminator, Aliens.
Oh yeah,
So much stuff. Like an absolutely incredible career. And then, of course,
Yeah.
his Star Wars contribution is the holiday special.
yeah.
He
Well, they
did
couldn't get Stewart, or whatever it was.
Right.
Originally they did Chewbacca, so
Planet of the Apes. And he's got some weird stuff, too, like the Bat People.
of
And
course.
whatnot. Yeah, he did some really cool stuff, and of course had Winston Design Studios, which was still going, and
Yeah.
his credits like vary. Sometimes he's like special makeup
Yeah.
effects, sometimes he's special effects. worked with Spielberg a lot. He did the some kind of normal stuff too, like W.C. Fields and Me and things. Very talented guy.
The creatures in the cantina scene for the original Star Wars were actually Rick Baker did those, not Stan Winston.
Yeah.
Chris. Then they just reused them for the holiday special. So.
Well, and some of them were really funny. Like one of the masks they made for the cantina looks like one alien one way, and then you put it on backwards, and it looks like another alien. You just like put a hat on them, so it's like one mask doing double duty. You just like cover up the part. Yeah,
exactly. And they also went, from what I understand, they went and grabbed what they could to make, so there's like one mask that's literally like a devil mask. It wasn't even his or something.
Yeah, or it was someone's
different mask they grabbed.
Someone's personal project. Like for example, this isn't Star Wars, but Blade Runner. They were busy doing the Blade Runner city, where they needed the spinner to fly over it, and they built this great police headquarters, but they needed to populate the rest of the city, and so there's a building in there that is somebody's half-completed Millennium Falcon model, and it was a guy in the model shop who was making their own Falcon in their spare time, and they ended up taking the thing, mounting it, standing upright on the engines, and it's like several layers deep in the shot, but you can see it if you look for it. As they're flying around the building, you're like, there goes the Millennium Falcon, which is really funny because it's everything you can possibly get your hands on to get the shot done.
Yeah. So like with the cantina, not everything was made by Rick Baker there. There's a lot of stuff that he did for that, but they just grabbed stuff that was like that Fox had in the prop department or whatever,
Yeah, and that was expressly the insert shots shot here in California, because everything else was shot in the UK, and they did the Greedo side of the Han and Greedo fight. They reshot that with Maria Aragon. And so she's the person in the Greedo makeup with all the pictures where Greedo's wearing the green and orange jumpsuit and like pink pumps. It's like Greedo's got some really really snazzy girl feet.
I mean, got to switch it up from time to time.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Our last birthday of the only three was April 5th, 1950. That's when A.C. Crispin was born. Also known as, I guess, Anne A.C. Crispin.
Right.
And the Star Wars stuff she worked on were actually the Han Solo novels that were around in the 90s.
Yeah, it was like the second Han Solo trilogy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then of course she also has some Star Trek books and whatnot, but and like Pirates of the Caribbean books, so a lot of not adaptations, but
tie-ins.
Tie-in books. Yeah.
I feel I know her more from Star Trek than Star Wars. Her Star Trek books were good; they were really good. And she did some really interesting short stories for like Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales from Jabba's Palace. Those books, even though they're not really considered canon anymore, are really good. Most of them, except for like there's one story about the guy sitting at the bar who's like smoking on a hookah, and all he can think about is like drinking people's brains like soup.
Yeah.
That
sounds great.
A little less less exciting, but some of the stories were really good. And she did what's the name of the character? The large dancer in Jabba's palace. She did the story for her. The very unpolitically correct title, which is The Fat Dancer's Tale. But she has a name, and I can't remember her name.
I don't remember either. And
there was Muftak and KB, who were two of the little background aliens. Yarna de Gargan was her name. So I'd rather give her a name than call her the fat dancer. I think that's rude.
Mm-hmm.
But and yeah, then Disney contracted her to write the Pirates of the Caribbean
Yeah.
tie-in books and things, and that's pretty great. She was gonna write a series that covered Princess Leia between episodes 3 and 4. And Lucasfilm didn't want to do that because they wanted to keep it open for television stuff. And then, of course, we got the Obi-Wan series, which featured a young Leia. And they felt that her writing would have impacted that potential idea.
Oh, man.
So, and I got to admit, I love me some little Leia. She was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Man. And so we're down to the last 3 things of Star Wars history, which are, in dates. April 4th, 1976. That's when the Anchorhead scenes with Luke and Biggs were filmed.
And got cut out of the movie.
Yeah. We have April 7th,
but before that,
1976.
before you move on, I wanted to say that I think the biggest Mandela effect thing that you and I have ever discussed is the fact that we both feel like we saw those scenes in the movie theater, and that they vanished later.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're talking about the whole part with him and talking, and the only thing I remembered was him talking with, I guess, Treadwell, and looking up through his binoculars at the explosions,
and seeing the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I
remember that.
I remembered him being like being in Anchorhead and talking to Biggs about Biggs going away, and I thought for sure I'd seen that in the theater, like the first week, and then it wasn't there when I went back.
Yeah.
But they swear that never happened. So.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, that never happened. Nope. Gonna have to corner George. Find out. April 7th, 1976. That's when Variety reported that Mark Hamill is cast to play Luke Starkiller in Star Wars. Which, that name really didn't last long. Then
neither did Luke Starbucker.
Fluke. And then April 7th, 1976 is one I've already done. I'm skipping ahead here. Okay. April 3rd, 1978, sorry. Star Wars wins 6 Oscars at the 50th anniversary Academy Awards.
50th annual award show. So it was the 50th Oscars. And I mean, that was pretty good, although most of the Oscars that it won were technical.
Yeah.
Nothing like that was ever going to win, like Best Director.
Sound editing, yada, yada.
Yeah. I'm taking a look. Best Original Score, Best Production Design, Film Editing, Sound Mixing. But some of the nominations were like Best Supporting Actor, Best Director. It also got a Special Achievement Academy Award. But all told, all the Star Wars movies have only won 7 competitive awards. So The Empire Strikes Back got 1. Which is funny because most people consider it the better movie. But art direction, costume design, film editing, score, sound, visual effects. And then Ben Burt got a Special Achievement Oscar that year.
Oh, nice.
For everything that he did for the sound effects. And then Empire Strikes Back got a special award for visual effects and for best sound.
Okay.
And then George has been very open in how much he doesn't like the Hollywood system. So he would never win Best Director.
Okay.
I mean, they might give him a Lifetime Achievement Award or something, but Skywalker Ranch came about because he wanted to go to San Francisco and be away from Hollywood.
Yeah. And then like he like the was it the Directors Guild or someone like someone fined him because he didn't put credits at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, I think it was the
Like all three of them?
directors. I think it was the Directors Guild where he
Yeah.
was supposed to have his name at the beginning of the film, and he's like, "I don't want that. I want it at the end."
Yeah.
And he had to petition to get it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, once Lucas did it, everyone else was like, "Oh my God, we could do that. We don't have to have all these credits at the beginning of the movie. That would be awesome."
Yeah.
It's an artistic choice.
Dang it all. Yeah, yeah. And that's all.
All
History.
right. So, the El Capitan is the Disney flagship theater. It's actually a Pacific theater, and it's in Hollywood on the south side of Hollywood Boulevard, a stone's throw from the Chinese theater and the Dolby Theater. It used to be called the Kodak Theater.
Yeah.
I think it's just the Dolby Theater now. And anyway, it's gorgeous presentation, beautiful old theater. So old, in fact, that the seats are compressed. They're like really, there's
Oh.
not a lot of leg room in there, especially if you're up in the balcony.
No.
You're kind of hosed.
Yeah.
And they frequently show marathons of movies there, which is brutal. So they're like, we're going to show all 25 Marvel films. It's like, ah. But
Yeah.
in this
Hurt
case,
my knees every time.
it looks like they have Rogue One, Solo, and The Force Awakens coming up in preparation for the Star Wars May, when all the cool things are coming up. Although May 1st is going to be the Devil Wears Prada 2 fan event. And so that sequel is coming out, but Rogue One is at the end of April, along with Solo, which is cool, and The Force Awakens.
Makes sense.
And so they're showing all three of those movies in preparation for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah. I mean, Solo and Rogue One both have like the two tubes guy, so that, got that going for them.
Yes, that's true. That's a very Kenner kind of name.
I know.
We were talking about, and maybe this is a good time to discuss it, how we had all seen Maul, the first two episodes of Maul, and we won't give you any spoilers or anything, but one of the characters, who is played by Richard Ayoade from the IT Crowd, is called Two Boots, and that's just such like a Kenner name, where they were like, this is Walrus Man, this is Hammerhead, this is Two Boots. So it's
The droid.
it's pretty funny. So I'll answer this real quick that the Lady A posted. I am going to Disneyland on May 4th. I do believe I have a reservation for then, and our friend Dawn bought me a ticket to the evening event, which was I said I wasn't going. We were talking on the morning radio show, and he's like, well, because he's like, do you want a ticket? And I said, I don't know, they're pretty expensive. He's like, too late, I bought you one.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, okay. So apparently I'm going to the Disney After Dark for Star Wars with Dawn, which will be fun. I like Dawn's company, and he's we have to get off our butt and work on the Muppet car, which Dawn has one in his driveway, like I do. So for the Lady A, I am in fact going on May the 4th. We'll see how that goes. So Maul, we saw the first two episodes, which have been released to Disney Plus. It is a cartoon. It is directed by Dave Filoni. It is definitely within his Clone Wars verse of things. Although the first thing Colleen mentioned upon, getting past the credits was that the animation looks better.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the animation.
Less cartoony.
Yeah, and so as the technology gets better and the universe is more... They're at the point now where they've got a lot of building blocks for this universe, and they can, pull from older stuff. And the characters are getting more realistic. Some of the action was still a little cartoony in that Clone Wars or Rebels sort of way. But in general, I find that I'm liking the path that the animation is taking, where it gets more and more realistic.
Yeah.
Just for me, and then I'll get out of the way. Maul is not a character I was sure I needed to see a series about.
Yeah.
I still have a minor annoyance that he's back from the dead. And, admittedly, he's an alien. He probably doesn't have the same physiology that humans do, but cut a human in half and they're not going to survive. Cut Darth Maul in half, and for all intents and purposes, he was dead, although George said he was thinking of bringing him back, for the rest of the series, and then didn't. So, Filoni having worked with Lucas, I assume that Maul coming back was really George's idea.
Okay.
But I'm not sure I need a whole series about him, because, I don't know, I'm still mildly annoyed by him. I thought he was a really cool character, and then he sort of died like a punk at the end of the movie in a Boba Fett fashion. And then I had written him off. I was done with him by that point, and now he's back, and I'm like, eh.
Okay.
So that's just my stance on it.
I can't stand Darth Maul because, it defies the logic of the universe that he survived that.
It's a hard sell for me too. It's like a really weird, logic hole for me.
I agree.
Where do you sit, Jeff?
Well, I don't know. I like it. I like Sam Witwer's performance, of course.
Yeah, that's not in
as
question.
Maul
He
again.
does
That
a
was
terrific
amazing.
job.
But I like it. I like I want to see where they're going to go with the storyline. I think it's got a neat idea. I wanted to see more of Maul to begin with, because he was a deep bad guy in Phantom Menace, and they just go, "You're done," and really, you got rid of him that fast.
Yeah, that was the same with Boba Fett.
That was silly. Yeah, So, I do want to see more of where it goes with. I like the fact that the technical side wise, that this is not really a spoiler, but the cityscape, the way the city looks in the cartoon, looks even more. It looks even better than the other animations before it.
It does.
That they've done. Yeah.
Is it Coruscant or is it a different planet?
It's a different planet. Yeah.
Okay, because it has a very Blade Runner look to me, which I'm enjoying very much. That, and it reminds me. What was the name of the game? It was like Star Wars 1717 or something like that.
1313, whatever.
1313.
Is that what it was?
It was supposed to be like the lower levels. Yeah, it was 1313.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be sort of the lower levels of Coruscant, and like all the bad stuff happened, the criminal element. We're seeing a lot of things that are very reminiscent of that, and that is the part I think I'm enjoying about the show.
Yeah.
I also will say that another thing that I said when I first started watching it was that I thought the character was I don't know what the characters' names are.
Okay.
But the Mandalorian girl who's helping Maul, I thought it was
Sabine.
Sabine.
Does
she look just like Sabine?
Yeah. Very similar, yeah.
She has an accent that Sabine didn't have, and she
looks like her.
She's not the same character, but yeah, she looks like an older version of her, and her armor is also elaborately painted in a way that we have been told that was largely Sabine's design aesthetic.
Yeah, it's like the same colors but dark.
Yeah, and
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they all liked them and they decided to go with that. They said, we don't like those. She's just better.
Well, she's cool. I want to be her.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, it's obviously a Dave Filoni show
yeah,
in that the there's a strong girl Jedi. You've got the kind of Sabine-ish sort of character. There is a
ah,
cocky, goofy, and overly powerful droid that
yeah,
is the Swiss Army knife for every situation, albeit on the villain side of things.
oh
There's
yeah,
there's a whole bunch of
that's
things
cute.
right now that I'm like, huh,
Yeah, oops. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see where it goes. So I mean, it
yeah.
looks fun.
I
It
mean,
was fun so far.
I'll
So
watch it. Of course, it's not
yeah,
a problem. But I'm gonna show you that character. By the way, I found a picture of her that is the Mandalorian sidekick character. This is her there, and I mean, she's
yeah.
so much like Sabine
Oh yeah,
that you really
very similar.
have to kind of
Yeah.
And
question.
you question also because the palette is
Hmm.
it's a different palette, but
Yeah.
you could totally see that as Sabine with a different palette.
Right, completely. And you know, the colored hair and like all of the
It's very
earmarks of
weird.
Sabine are present here, even though it's different armor.
Yeah,
I was looking to see a couple of the other characters. There's sort of like a turtle Jedi Master character,
hmm,
which I guess he's down here at the bottom of the picture here.
yeah,
Yeah.
right there. Yeah,
And we don't know much about him yet.
I
No,
totally
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
read him as a turtle. I read him as a lizard.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And and it's a little over the head. The lawman is called Lawson, and
Yeah.
it's that kind of okay.
yeah, yeah,
So we'll have to see.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, the design is good. It fits within the Star Wars universe. Maybe they will sell me on it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll come out of it going, okay, that was worth it. Of course, I'm going to watch it because we have already started that.
Yeah.
And but I won't say. I will say it's worth your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also was paying attention to something else while I was watching it. It wasn't worth my total focus.
The biggest, boy, it won't let me out of this program. The biggest thing about it for me is that they're not giving me enough information about the characters yet. So we've watched an hour about it, and I'm having a terrible time remembering people's names and even finding out their names during the show. It took forever to hear the names of certain people, where I was watching something else recently. I don't remember what. Oh, we followed up the Mall episode with the television series Fringe, which we have already seen, but have seen it with enough distance that we have to remember who everyone is. And this was a Bad Robot J.J. Abrams production. And right away, right into it, there's a whole bunch of characters they introduce you to that they give you the names of in either casual conversation or directly call them out because it's important. And I really appreciated that. And it was having just seen Maul and then watching Fringe. It was very appreciated. And I would have appreciated it in Maul. Especially in a thing where you're trying to look up voices. I mean, Sam Witwer is Maul and whatever, but there are other characters that you're like, who the heck is that guy? and who
Yeah.
I know that voice and things like. And I don't want to spend a half an hour trying to figure out who's who. And now that we all are doing the second screen thing when we watch stuff, like we've always got our phone or our tablet or something to look people up as we watch this, especially in a cartoon where you don't know who everybody is. I feel that they should have taken that kind of thing into account. It was the only real pet peeve I had about watching the show at all. So I'm like, it took me like the last quarter of the second episode to figure out what one guy's name was. And I'm like, and I'd been watching him for almost an hour, however long those episodes are. I was like, come on, guys. It was a bugging me, I say.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was. I don't know. I didn't have that issue, but it was fun for me.
Yeah, it was just my beef. My gosh.
Yeah.
I am trapped in
Where are we at? Okay.
Instagram here.
Yeah. So, and then of course on top of that, which you folks did not see, but I did, so I can't. It's not really a group discussion if you call it that, but was Daredevil's second season has started, and they're like about 4 episodes in, and I've seen those, and they're really good. So, it's got storylines that's pretty cool, and I'm wondering where some of it's going. They have done a pretty good job of some spots you can see coming, but other things you're like, oh, that's new. Okay, I gotcha. They're like, throwing a few curves here and there, which is nice. As because if I can guess, much like Sean, if I can guess at what the ending of the film or show is going to be or where something's heading, it's not going to be all that entertaining.
No.
So I like it when they can twist and turn a bit.
You don't want to feel like you wasted your time because you knew the path the show was going to take.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's something and you're watching it because because the entire thing is just awful and you're making fun of it the entire way, then it's entertaining. But otherwise, if you're trying to be invested in it, but you're like,
That's funny. I guess you guys at Disneyland are going to be completely inundated by Star Wars goodies as the season of the Force starts to ramp up here, I guess. I'll put these up here for you guys to take a look at. There's all sorts of really interesting stuff. The C-3PO head that you're looking at is a popcorn bucket, and as near as I can tell, it's about life size, with little light up features, which are pretty cool. The Bantha, I think, is also it might be a sipper.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's kind of fun. Let's see what it says. The salvaged protocol droid bucket is going to be there April 28th, which is when they're revamping everything. Be interesting to see what happens because they're like limit 2 per person, which they always say, and then that is not enforced as well as it could be. So we'll have to see how that goes. So that's going to be at various popcorn carts around the galaxy. The Bantha Sipper they showed it at D23. It's pretty cute. I think I have enough Banthas in my life that I might skip this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of a cute little deal. Their sippers have been pretty creative. It has sound effects, Bantha sound effects.
Oh, that's nice.
Which are cool.
That'd be cool.
Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader lightsaber swizzle sticks.
Oh.
In case, you need to stir
okay.
something. They are rechargeable. and they're served submerged into sodas or slushies.
Huh.
Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, of course. I wonder how they are rechargeable. Are these bigger than I think they are?
I mean...
I figure these are probably about 6 inches long.
Could be. I don't know.
We'll have to see. I mean, it's a swizzle stick. You just stir your drink with it.
Yeah.
This is cool. Okay, I don't collect tiki stuff.
Yeah, this would be cool.
I kind of want this.
Yeah.
This is a tiki mug at Oga's Cantina, which is
How cute is that?
DJ Rex.
Yeah.
This is the front of it, which is flat on the side, and then there's a rounded side, which features the Oga's Cantina logo and the bar equipment. So the IG-88 heads and the taps and things.
Cool.
Most of the things that they have in there, like they have a life-size Porg cup and a bunch of things I haven't wanted. I kind of like this one quite a bit. So we'll have to see. Of course, it's going to be an extra purchase. It's probably going to be in the neighborhood of $30 easy. Not counting the drink inside it. And you can only get it at Oga's Cantina.
Yeah.
This is coming on May 4th, and this is kind of an insane popcorn bucket. We've had the Millennium Falcon. Wow, they don't even have a zoom on this one. Let me see if I can get a closer look at this. Here we go. Yeah, it's better. So it's got regular popcorn bucket kind of stuff. You can see the size of the strap, which is an inch wide strap to give you an idea of the scale. And they have a little illuminated throne room in the side there with Jabba and 3PO and R2. And this is going to be I'm gonna say $65 to $70. That's my estimate on it. I think it's going to be kind of pricey. It has light up elements, hidden characters, no sound though, so you don't get that cool little jazzy music that was in the other ones. Let's see, what is this? This is a Lothcat that they're showing. The Grinning Lothcat souvenir mug is at Oga's Cantina.
I thought they'd had that one before.
I think these are repeats. The Yub Nub souvenir Endor mug these are the drinks that you can get. This is a Yoda stainless steel tumbler.
No.
It's nothing magical about that, really.
It's the CG one.
This is the back of it. All the Jedi are in the back.
They look like they're gonna do a kick line or something.
Da, 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 da. And the Tauntaun is coming back.
Yeah. I think it's got like Anakin Invader armor without his helmet on that cup. Doesn't it?
Maybe. Let's see. Let's take a closer look.
Doesn't that look like him? Like without his helmet, and it's like Hayden Christensen? Or no, not his Vader armor. Okay.
No, he's in his regular costume. It's just that he's got leather tabards and they're shiny.
Okay.
It looks like
it looked like he was standing next to Luke, but it was such a far distance away in the picture that I couldn't tell.
Yeah. It's
Obi-Wan.
A lot of these are not very big pictures.
No.
Okay. Anyway, Disney Parks blog has all of this kind of stuff. The green milk is now officially gone. It's just pink or blue milk at the milk stand. They should have a couple of additional food items too eventually. But anyway, I mean, as far as like Star Wars swag goes, it's pretty nice this time around. Some of the times I look at it and I just shake my head. That Rex mug is going to go fast. I'm watching people in my feed drool on their keyboards over that.
How did you feel about the droid head bucket?
I kind of dig it.
I missed what you said about that. I thought the Bantha Sipper was pretty cool.
The Bantha Sipper's good. It's hard to say. I like the sort of protocol droid head.
We used to have a cookie jar like that.
We did, and we sadly broke it during a show. I say we, but it wasn't us. It was someone else. We used it as a prop where we did an Indiana Jones thing, and we had we used it as the fertility idol in Indiana Jones.
I
in our
thought
sketch.
that we lost it to the
Conan.
redhead talk show host guy, the
Yeah, for
Conan
Conan,
O'Brien
right?
show.
We did not.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
We lost what we did lose, and since I was mentioning it, and you might not know what I'm talking about, what I did lose is I lost one of these guys, which is this is the fertility idol from Indiana Jones. I lost one of these to Saturday Night Live because of the Conan show.
Yeah. I thought it was the piggy bank one that
it was. It was a low cost piggy bank one, so I'm not crushed by it. Yeah. And Disney has released this one, and I don't know how well you can see, so I'll go a little larger here. So this one is resin, and it is chromed. It is shiny, shiny gold. It's pretty nicely done as far as Disney stuff. And they did an interesting thing that the Disney replicas usually haven't done. If you go see the Indiana Jones stunt show in Florida, they have this idol. But what they did, because they thought it was a little weird, is they got rid of this baby. They got rid of the thing that makes it a fertility idol, because at the bottom of the statue, it's giving birth to a little baby. And you can always tell the ones that have been pulled off of the Indiana Jones stunt show version, because it doesn't have this little baby at the bottom. Which is there's little idiosyncrasies for all of them. Somebody's making one now that has the realistic looking eyes in it that you only see in one scene in the movie, because it's up there when Indy first approaches it, and it has human looking eyes that follow him. But you see it really quick, because mostly they went with this version as a stunt thing that was like sort of more realistic. Anyway, this is what I lost to the Conan O'Brien show, but that said, it was only a modified $20 bank. It was very light, which is why they were excited to have me send it out. But whatever happened was either SNL kept it, or they sent it back to the wrong people. Because they told me that they sent it back to Sideshow, who also sent them a version. The Rock was the guest star on the show, and they did an Indiana Jones thing. And anyway, I don't feel too bad that I never got it back. They covered all the expenses for it. I think we got a rental fee. Cool. But I
didn't realize it was such an inexpensive
thing. It
thing.
was, yeah. I wasn't going to send something super fancy like that. John Rao, who was a prop guy over at Conan that I was doing work with the Conan O'Brien show off and on for a few years, he asked me about it. I sent him pictures. He said that was perfect. We sent it off to SNL. And I really think it was a $20 vinyl bank that I had painted up to movie quality. And that was the real benefit of it, is it looked like the one in the movie. Because I had gotten to it. Otherwise, it was just a gold-painted piece of rubber. So I can't really be mad about it, but I do get to say Saturday Night Live stole my props.
Damn it.
It happens. It's the industry, baby.
I can't trust those guys.
Yeah, if only I had told them I had insured it for like $500 or something. That would have been good. Let's see. What else have we got going on here? I was going to look and see what I had sort of pimped on the show here that we haven't talked about.
Down there's Olympics.
We haven't talked about Artemis.
Yeah.
The Artemis mission, of course, is going on right now. And the reason that I wanted to bring it up was something Colleen said before the show, which is that if you're in the Southern California area, you might be able to hear the re-entry sonic boom, which is pretty cool. It's going to splash down, however, off of the San Diego coast,
Okay.
So it really
you found
depends on what its reentry trajectory is, where it hits the atmosphere and creates the sonic boom. Like if it's heading to the south towards San Diego from the north, we will hear it in LA with no problem. It'll happen like
Yeah.
right over our heads. If they're coming from a southerly direction, they may only hear it in San Diego, and maybe not even then. So
What's interesting too is that the USGS site, the earthquake reporting site, is asking people to report it. They have a special link just for the sonic boom, and they want to know, did you hear it? Did you not hear it? So that's kind of cool.
Oh. Yeah.
it says this, during reentry, the service module will separate about 20 minutes before Orion reaches the upper atmosphere southeast of Hawaii. This means the projected entry interface, the point where the spacecraft enters the atmosphere, will be located approximately 2,000 miles from the Pacific Ocean landing area, which is about 50 to 80 miles offshore from San Diego. So there's a better chance that they will hear it in Hawaii than we will hear it in Southern California.
Oh, cool.
So, but you never know. The atmosphere is weird, and it does all sorts of crazy things. And there may be a chance that we'll be standing around between at around 5 o'clock tomorrow and hear a massive boom. So that's kind of interesting. I think it's supposed to happen between like 4:50 and 5:10 or something like that.
Well, maybe the dogs will let me know.
It says 5 o'clock and 5:15 on the USGS earthquake post.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah. Poe and Strider will probably let me know.
Right.
And
Listen, pick up a shift.
And while we're talking about Artemis, they of course set the human space travel distance record. We have items that have left our solar system. The Voyager probes are outside of our solar system now, so they're really kind of cooking through space and still sending information back, which is amazing because we launched them in the mid-1970s. That a spacecraft is out there that's like 50 years old and still sending stuff back to us is out of control. And even NASA doesn't believe it. They're like, this is crazy. So Artemis 2 made history as they passed the Apollo 13 distance, which was 248,655 miles from Earth. When the Apollo missions were done, they were launching to the moon when the moon was at the shortest distance from it to Earth. And in this case, we're a lot less concerned about that these days with the better technology and the higher confidence we have of mission success. And so they flew around the backside of the moon, and their closest approach was 4,070 miles, and so they broke that other record pretty handily.
Yeah,
which
and
was
a lot of good pictures.
Yeah, and it was so their distance was supposed to be 252,760 miles away from Earth, and so that's the farthest that a human has ever traveled away from the Earth. Period.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Just kind of a neat thing to be able to celebrate.
Yep. This is true. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to them, doing the actual getting to the actual moon mission, which I don't know when that is. Probably another 10 years, something like that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I will go through my photographs and I'll dig up stuff from probably about 10 years ago when I was doing lightsaber training for Johnson Space Center in Houston. I would fly out there at least once a year, and in their kindness, NASA would allow me a tour, and not just like put me on the bus. They would assign me a driver.
It was really cool.
Which was insane. And so I've gotten to see some really neat stuff, and a lot of it was them building Artemis and building what they called the Golden Chariot, which is the vehicle that will eventually go four-wheeling around the moon. So
Yeah.
And I have to say, having this experience, I'm very frustrated with the people who are not joking that we are faking all of this stuff again.
Are you
geez.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Yep, still got dummies.
Yeah, it's really stupid. And they're like, oh, it's just AI now. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to hurt you. I would love to be able to launch these people into space and leave them there. Put them out to the point where they're like, oh my gosh, the Earth is round. And now I'm stuck here.
Yep.
Just saying, baby. Just saying. Yeah, because every amazing photograph that they have taken, people are like, well, I could make that in AI now. And it's like, yeah, you could, but we didn't. So knock that stuff off.
Exactly. Just don't need it.
I don't know that any of the three of us have plans to go to the Olympics here in LA.
Yeah, not particularly.
Well, are you talking about the amount, the service charges?
I am.
Oh my Lord.
It's
that Sean and I were talking about going to the Olympics before we saw this 24% service charge.
Yeah, I put in for the opportunity to buy tickets, and apparently, so the first ticket drop launched, and today, I think it launched. Oh no, last week it launched, and so everybody jumped in and went, oh my gosh, we're gonna buy tickets, and then the tickets turned out to be super expensive, and they're attaching this service fee to them. And John Bryson and I were just talking about this yesterday, and it was a case of, why are there service fees for tickets you do not get? So like if we go to a play or a movie, there is always some kind of dumb service fee that you have to pay where you do not get a physical ticket anymore. Why is there a handling charge if you're not handling anything? It used to be, we're going to take these tickets, put them in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and mail it to you. And you could kind of justify that and go, okay, they're doing that. But so there's a woman here from Manhattan Beach, which is right down the street from where we are, who was looking to get tickets. It doesn't say what event, but a $2,100 ticket, which is astronomical.
$2,100.
$2,100. I hope that's for.
I'd pay $20.
Right?
It's like opening ceremonies or something?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But it's got a $505 service fee, making it a $2,600 ticket. I do not understand. And these are the locals only sales.
Yeah. So I'll be watching on TV if I watch it,
Now, this says
grief.
Prices start at $28, but go up to more than $5,500. The opening ceremony, Jeff, that you mentioned, $328 is the start.
Okay. Then what's the $28? Is that just for like some of the track and field or something?
Yeah, it's probably like a nosebleed at a less popular thing. Gotcha. Oh, here is an image that I am looking at right now. Let me zoom in on this. And apparently I have to view it through Reddit. Here, hang on.
Oh,
let me. I was hoping I could just zoom in on it. So here's this, and so here's like the basketball men's quarterfinal. Standard seats are $490.
Oh my gosh!
Artistic swimming preliminary, $200 a seat. Basketball semifinal, $590.
Oh my gosh!
And there's no delivery fee, but there are these handling fees, service fees They're crazy. So $142 for a $590 ticket. Football, aka soccer here in the United States. So the semifinal, $675. And these are just standard seats. There's nothing. This is at the
Good.
Rose Bowl
Great.
Stadium. Do you know how big the freaking Rose Bowl is? It's massive.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess we're hoping they'll sell out, but
Some of these, so the basketball men's quarterfinal is at the Intuit Dome. That's 5 miles from here,
okay.
Maybe we could sell somebody parking.
right? We might have to.
Like you come park in front of our house and we'll drive you to the stadium.
Right.
It's white. It's it's
You
marked
can
off
park
with
if you
paint.
buy
I
us
think
a
you're-
ticket.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. This is just brutal. And
that's ridiculous.
I mean, I thought it might be kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
not this crazy. I didn't expect this at all. And somebody says, I have a big family that loves sports, and this person wants to go to artistic swimming, which was the thing that was like $200. And they're like, we bought in the highest categories because you only live once, wanted to share the costs with others. Basketball
Yeah.
finals were completely sold out by the time these guys got to it.
Man,
But
that's
everybody's
nuts.
melting down over that service fee. Somebody's like, daylight robbery! and this guy sides with you, Jeff. Damn, that TV broadcast is looking really good now.
See?
Oh my gosh, man.
No, thank you. Good grief, man.
Yes, so much for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Any-
Although, I think we shell out. I think it was cheaper to go to a concert. So, like ELO.
Well, oh my God, we got nice tickets for ELO. I think we paid like $125 for a clear line of vision to the band and good
Yeah.
acoustics. And that was at the
Yeah.
Forum. Forum's not the latest and greatest of stadiums. It's been around a really long time, but it's
Yeah.
a good venue, and
Yeah.
we had a great show. I mean, I regret nothing about that show except that I forgot my binoculars.
Oh, yes, yeah. True.
So,
Man.
and to be
That's
fair,
useful.
the people there at the show tried everything to help me when I talked to
Yeah.
them. They were absolutely great. So yeah, I mean, no
Yeah.
no real complaints except for my own foolhardiness. Would do again,
Yeah,
and we don't do enough
exactly.
concerts for sure.
No, I mean,
I'd forgotten how much I like them, having gone to ELO. But a
Yeah.
lot of the bands I want to see don't
Yeah.
really tour anymore. Like
yeah.
I'm not going to have the same experience I had seeing Styx that I did in the
Ow.
80s.
Yeah. I think is it next month? I don't know. I have to look at my calendar. I'm like Owen and Casey got me a ticket for Weird Al because
Cool.
his tour coming.
Oh,
I
terrific.
can't remember when it is though. So they're the ones who also got me the ticket to go see Muse.
Oh, right
They
on.
were in town last, and it was Muse and Evanescence was their opener, and then I guess a local band opened ahead of everybody.
Wow. They didn't
Yeah.
send you alone, did they? Did they go with
No,
you?
it was us three.
Oh, okay, good. I'm like, man, that
Yeah.
would be weird if they just like, oh, we bought you one ticket.
Yeah.
You have to go by yourself.
So yeah, I don't know when it is. I gotta look it up. I'll do it after the show.
We are at the top of the hour here, so just let me jump in before we can say proper goodbyes in a minute. You're listening to
Yeah.
Sci-Fi.radio. This is Docking Bay 94. I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby,
This is Jeff Soledadaho.
I'm calling Kaylee Crosby.
and we're just BSing as we will. We'll wrap things up in a minute. We're not going to go
Yeah.
too late. But, yeah, Weird Al... I was just looking at his schedule, in fact, and was thinking if I should buy tickets or send a note to Bermuda. Or it was Tom Lehrer's birthday today. Since
okay.
we're talking about weird singers, and it was Barry Hansen's birthday. Dr. Demento apparently shares a birthday with Tom Lehrer, if you could believe it.
Nice.
Absolutely nuts. Let's see. I'm looking for...
Oh, it may be further along than I thought. Oh, it's in August. There
yeah,
you go.
August is what I remember.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah. So we're set for August 19th.
Nice.
Yeah. Right nearby here. Over at the Honda Center. So, yeah.
And in September... That's funny. Actually, the August date didn't come up for me. August 19th, you said?
Yeah.
It's not on this calendar, on his official
Oh,
page.
weird. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I'll-
It goes August 6th.
I can double check, but yeah.
August 6th to August 28th. And then it's in California. It's Fresno, Palm Desert, Paso Robles, San Diego. Anaheim is September 19th.
Maybe it's supposed to be September. Thought they put that, told me August. But I'll double check with them. It's
I have
probably
a
September.
feeling it's September 19th.
Yeah.
So. Anyway,
Either
fun.
way.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can make it to that one. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, not really. No.
This
Those are
weekend,
the main things.
This
yeah.
weekend is Yuri's Night. It's going to be a little weird. Yuri's Night is the international space party that happens all over the world. You can go to yurisnight.com. No, I'm sorry, yurisnight.net, and take a look and see if they have one near you, because it's really fun. They have moved their event for the 25th anniversary of Yuri's Night from the California Science Center, where they're doing a lot of construction on the space shuttle environment, and we usually have it underneath the space shuttle. It is now going to Griffith Observatory, which is a place that I used to work, and where the Terminator made his appearance back in the day, behind the dumpsters in the back. And he beat up
Yes.
he beat up poor Bill Paxton and took his clothes.
I know.
How
What the
rude.
heck?
Anyway, so
Laundry day.
if you're in Los Angeles or environs, you can come to Griffith Observatory that day, and the daytime event is free to the public. Usually this is a ticketed event. There is a ticketed VIP event in the evening that you can buy tickets to. But the daytime event, like up till 4, 5, 6 o'clock, is free. You can park over by the Greek Theater, take a shuttle up the hill, so you don't have to walk. And it's neat. If you've never been to the Griffith Observatory, it's amazing. It is my favorite place to see a sunset in the city. And so if you're there, come find me. I think they usually put a bunch of our cars on display, but I think they're only taking mine because I'm going to be there anyway. And it's weird. I'm not actually organizing the event this year. They filled out the paperwork wrong, and so somebody kind of sniped the event from me. And so it's weird. I don't have any responsibilities, so it remains to be seen whether I enjoy myself or not. Because usually I have to have a job, right, when I do these things, and I don't have a job now. So
yeah, if it's just you hanging out the car, what do you do?
yeah.
You know, or
But
just
hey,
wander around,
if you got Saturday free and you're one of our Star Wars costumers, and you want to come in costume and hang out for Yuri's Night, or honestly, you could do it in Ghostbusters, you could do it in whatever. It's a science fiction. You could suit up and you can come hang out with me up at Griffith Observatory for the daytime event for sure.
Philippines.
So anyway, go check it out, yurisnight.net. They're all over the world, and go find one. And of course, it celebrates the launch of Yuri Gagarin to be the first human being into space. So neat stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing Saturday. Anybody got anything cool?
I was going to go to a picnic and dance, but it's going to rain, so they canceled it.
Oh, bummer.
Wah, wah,
Yeah, that is a
wah.
problem.
I'm working.
If I want to wear my costume, but I don't want to be
Wet.
Wet. Yeah.
Yes.
Although I will wear the wet friendly costume thing. So yeah, so the event actually for Yuri's runs from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. And the VIP thing that is ticketed It goes to 12 p.m. from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
So, I mean, gosh, you could spend hours and hours and hours there. And I will be. So come say hi and bring me some pizza. Well, cool. And all right, so we'll all try to stay dry this weekend. And we will give all of you guys an update when we come back next week. If you've been hanging out with us over on the chat, thank you so much. It's been great to hear from you and what y'all are doing. And
Night, everybody.
I'll be on the air tomorrow for Good Morning Tatooine at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. You can come check that out too. And all sorts of stuff on sci-fi.radio. We've got DJs all the time up there doing things. Mm-hmm. And if you're over on the video, hey, thanks for being there too. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, video people. We're going to give you some credits over here. Here we go.